Díomh Colleen Tasúlagum go bhfuil sibh go léir go maith ar maidin. Good morning, girls. I hope you're all well this morning. I've written you a letter to mark this special occasion, your graduation from Scoil. Dear 6th class girls 2020, I just want to wish you all the very best on your graduation day from Scoil Primary School. Well done to you all on reaching this milestone, the completion of 8 years of primary education. Congratulations to you all. Enjoy this day, revel in it. I realise that finishing school this way isn't ideal and that you'd like to see each other and say goodbye in person to your fellow students and to the staff of Scoil. I know how strange it is for you not to be in school at the moment and not to have time to enjoy that rite of passage from 6th class to secondary school. Many members of staff and I were in the school when you took your first steps into the Holla as eager, energetic junior infants. It only seems like yesterday when you began your educational journey with us. You've achieved so much academically, socially, physically and spiritually during your time. You have wholeheartedly engaged in an array of activities that includes assemblies, athletics, band, basketball, book fair, dance, debating, Engineers Week, FESH, Green Schools, Health Promoting Schools, Internet Safety, Junior Entrepreneur, Mind Up, Prefecting, Quiz, Run Around Europe, Rugby, Sacrament, Science Fair, Seachtain na Gaeilge, Talent Show, Write a Book, Zumba, to name but a few. You are a credit to yourselves, your parents, guardians, the school and the wider Oranmore community. We are immensely proud of you all. Your world has been turned upside down in recent months. However, all is not lost or dark. In this year of COVID-19, love has conquered fear, faith has conquered doubt, light has conquered darkness. As your principal, I've learned that in a crisis, kindness comes to the fore and good people become better people. You have emerged from this pandemic as strong, reliable, competent, calm, and resilient, unapologetically positive, optimistic and hopeful. This is a time of change in your lives. Change is exciting, but it can be scary too. You've finished one chapter and you're heading off to a very exciting chapter 2 and many more chapters to follow. I wish you continued success as you embark on a new educational journey into secondary school. I hope you will cherish your memories of Scoil and remember that there is always a welcome there for you. My wish for you is that you will stretch and reach with competence and confidence for all that lies ahead. Loved, encouraged, nurtured and protected, you have lives of endless possibilities. In the words of Christopher Robin, taken from the classic Winnie the Pooh, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. So keep your chin up, stay strong, stay safe, keep the dream alive, and pretty soon you're going to be back with your friends in a brand new school. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank your outstanding teachers, Mrs. Duggan and Miss Moorhan, all the teaching staff of Scoil, the SNAs, Carmel Casserly, Tina, Sal and Bernadette, who have been part of your Scoil journey. I'd also like to thank those inspirational individuals who sent you video and voice messages on this your graduation day. They include Miles McHugh, Chairperson of the Board of Management, Cathy Cooley, Parents Association, Father Diarmuid Hogan, Micheál O'Keara, T.G. Cahar and R.T. Jr., Anne Makaskinsky, Inventor, Catherine Bowman and Ali Watson, and last but by no means least, President Michael D. Higgins. A final word to remind you of the words of our founder, Venerable Nan O'Neill. Remember, girls, not words but deeds. And also a prayer for you. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Go nairi go gal lives sa tauki agus ra day or a vigoni, slán go fól, le gach ja gui, ó Missy Del Carney, Previous Scoil or more. Bula Bus Colony, Slán.
Díomh Colleen. My name is Miles and I'm the chairperson of the Board of Management here at Scoil. So on behalf of the board, I'm absolutely delighted to be able to congratulate you all on your graduation from Scoil and you moving on to secondary school. We want you to know from the Board of Management that we're very proud of you, and the whole school community is very proud of you and your achievements here in Scoilmhuire in Oranmore. We'd also like to, on your behalf, to thank Miss Carney and the teaching staff here, the SNAs, and all the other staff at Scoilmhuire who have contributed in many ways to your schooling here. We don't often get the chance to thank the staff, but I'm happy to do so on this very important day. I think it's also important that we thank your parents and your guardians, the people who have got you up in the morning, got you to school and helped you along the way. And we're delighted to say to the parents, well done, you've done a great job, and you can look forward now to your girls in secondary school. We would also think it's important that you say thank you to each other for the friendship you've had, for the fun you've had, and for all the good times, and even in these difficult times, to remember all the good times. And as you move into secondary school, that's a bigger challenge. That's one that you'll meet, and we believe you're well prepared for it. So again, on behalf of the Board of Management and the school community, I just want to say, well done, enjoy the summer, and look forward to your new time in education. Slán Libh go léir. Thank you very much.
Hi girls, I don't know whether I'm happy or sad to be making this video. I'm happy because you're coming to the end of your time in primary school and you're taking a huge step, a huge leap, a next chapter in your lives. You'll be going on to secondary school to new things and more things over the months ahead. I'm sad because it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye to Scoilmhuire. Goodbye to meeting you at assemblies. Goodbye to you being part of our life here every Monday when you would have come to Mass. It's part of life that we grow up and that we move on from chapter to chapter to chapter. Today is a big day for me. I'm actually 30 years a priest today. Today is my 30th anniversary. And looking over the last 3 decades, the highlights for me have always involved young people. And the highlight of Oranmore has very much been the schools of the parish. And the welcome you've always given me to Scoilmhuire will always be a very significant thing, have a very significant place in my heart. You've got to know me a little bit too. And in getting to know me, I hope that you have realised and you continue to realise that your health, your happiness, your contentment are very much part of my prayer, are very much part of what I want for you. These are peculiar and odd times. For the rest of your life, for the next, 80, 90, 100 years, you're going to be speaking to your children and your children's children about your last year in primary school. You'll be talking of COVID-19. They will ask, Mummy, tell us about the time you were at school. Tell us about the time all those years ago about COVID-19. And you would have history to tell because you've lived through history. You have been remarkably courageous. You have made such changes in your lives over the last 3 months. You've engaged so well with all that the school has done and all that your parents have done for you these last times. I admire you. I respect you. I compliment you. And on behalf of myself and Daniel, for all that you've done for me, for us, for our church, for this parish, and for Oranmore, I thank you gratefully from the bottom of my heart. I wish you well. Don Irene Boher live. May the road rise with you. And please, 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 over the months and years ahead, when you are cool in Calasanctus and you meet me, don't ever, ever be too cool to say hello. I wish you well in the summer ahead. I hope that there is some freedom and joy and sunshine, contentment in life, and I wish you extraordinarily well. Good things and blessings in September and all that September and a new academic year, a new school year, and new beginnings will bring to you. Edel, thank you for giving me an opportunity to say hi to the girls through this video. And to you, Edel, I wish well always. I hope summer goes well for you as well. And I wish well to all the staff of Scoilmhuire, my colleagues, my friends.
On behalf of the Parents Association, we would like to wish each and every 6th class girl every best wish as you graduate from Scoilmhuire. I know this is not the type of graduation that you all expected, and there is no doubt that you will always be remembered fondly by our community as the class of 2020. I graduated from Scoilmhuire in 1992. I have happy memories from all those years ago. And girls, if I can give you a little advice as you leave and begin your new chapter and transition into second level, it is: be kind to everyone. If you think someone could use a friend, then be one. Every day may not be a good one, but remember girls, there is something good in every day. And above all, be the best version of you. Stand out from the crowd, as you all have so much to offer. Farewell and take care from the Parents Association of 2020.
Hey guys, Trimata Shiv, Michael O'Keery and Shaw Chatra Beg for Honya Dalti Rang Shay O Scoilmhuire or Morshans, given Liv Hain Garomi Hain on Anuri Rang Kuig, Narvisha Rang Kuig, Egg Munu, August Mami Ansalt as were Goluder. Well, Jeer and Pre-Vidya are just Chakrat Beg a Cur Hogov a Gi Ahin Ra or of Satoki, August Leve Onrika is still August Leve Jeer Fleet Sulugum Gamoni Shiv Ansalt as and Toki at Amak Roiv Shin and Cade Vlains of Anskull August Rai live to be Kensugar will Kevnikin Erdoi Ogiv Dinam Chaishiv in Scoilmhuire or more August to make Kensugar will Nyart Ella the January Ogiv Mahanshaw so Bonsalt as and Syra Inish August the Sulugum Gomay Sus mai Ogiv Riv Torch between Scoilmhuire and Man Skull and me man for her August to make Kensugar Becky May Galuishiv Reinos. My shiv guys.
Catherine Bowman here from Alberta, Canada. Although it's been a little bit over a year since we last saw each other, I wanted to say congratulations to you all, the class of 2020, on your graduation this year. And I wanted to share a few words for your special day, and so that we can reflect on maybe some of the really cool or interesting times that you've all had leading up to this moment, your graduation, but also to get excited about what is to come and what lies ahead for you all. Now, before I begin, I did want to mention that I feel especially lucky to say that I am also graduating this year, and how lucky I am to share my graduating year with such a wonderful and inspiring group of people. Now, I will admit, as a graduate as well, it's actually a pretty tricky time to be graduating, given all that's going on in the world. And so, as I look back and as I reflect from my own standpoint, I always think about these times of transition, and whether that's graduation, or as the scientists say, starting a new project or working with a new team, they're often very exciting, but they're also a little bit nerve-wracking as well. Some of you may feel ready to head out on your next adventure after graduation, and others might feel like, maybe I just want to stay in place. But that feeling of uncertainty, or maybe a little bit of discomfort as we look to the future, it's actually a really important thing to remember. These are signs that what lies ahead of us are exciting new adventures to be had. So if I were to, say anything around this special time of year, around graduation time, it's to make sure that you celebrate all of the hard work that has brought you to your graduation, to make sure you thank your teachers and your classmates and your families for helping you learn along this way, to bring the lessons that you've learned into the next leg of your journey, and perhaps most importantly, to make sure you have fun as you embark on a really exciting and special new adventure in your lives. Now, of course, I think it's important to acknowledge that This graduating year is a little bit unique. And so we've had to stay home, we've had to stay away from, say, maybe our friends and our classmates. But I thought, I'd share something that one of my favorite teachers once told me that really helped me get through some of my most tricky times, kind of like what's happening in the world right now. She once said that in times of difficulty come the opportunity for us to grow, to become bigger and also better people. So as you move forward as new graduates, let these challenging times inspire you and to strengthen you and motivate you to make our world a more compassionate, exciting, and welcoming and safe space for each other. And as you go ahead on this next stretch of your journeys, remember that in good times and in bad, you are never alone. We've had the privilege to walk alongside one another in our lives, even just for a brief moment. But even if it feels like we're far apart from each other now, please know that today, especially for your graduation, that I'm thinking of you and sending positive energy your way. Good luck, take good care, and congratulations, class of 2020.
This is Anne Makasinski. I visited your school a couple of years ago in Galway. I don't know if you remember, but I'm the flashlight girl in your Goodnight Stories Rebel Girls book. And I just wanted to say congratulations on graduating and finishing another year of school. Class of 2020. Some of you guys I know are moving on to middle school or high school, and I just wanted to say you have such an adventure ahead of you. You don't even know it. You're going to grow so much and learn so much in the next few years, so I hope you're really looking forward to the next school year. I know the school year ended a little weird and it was a little scary with the virus and everything going home and having to do homework from home, but I hope you're looking forward to the next school year and spending time with your friends. I hope you have an amazing summer vacation, that you're taking time to just go outside, appreciate nature, get away a little bit from all your electronic devices that you may have been spending quarantine on, and just really appreciating your family and your friends and the people around you. Yeah, you did it. I'm so proud of you guys. I remember when I came and visited, you asked so many amazing, intelligent questions, and I can't wait to see what your future holds. So congratulations once again. Hopefully I'll be able to come and visit you guys again in a few years, and here's to 2020.